Just quick.
That's all I do. That's all. That's the only dab.
Now, which one makes the thumbnail?
Do a dab.
I know, but I'm saying like which one of them?
Oh,
Like the yours or mine?
yours.
Mine was like quick, so it'll probably be like.
It might be mine. I was first, so.
Yeah, you should have held it like. You know, it's funny. I actually was hanging out with my six-year-old goddaughter the other day, and she was like,
doing dabs? Wow, that's pretty cool.
And I was like,
that is pretty cool.
I was like, no one
Love
dabs.
kids.
She's like, yeah, everyone in my school dabs. Because I was like, dabbing is still last year. She's like, no, everyone dabs. John, and I'm like, oh Lord. I was like, no, we're not. We're done.
I
dabbing.
love kids, dude. I love kids.
And then she was like, I'll show you. And I was like, what about your fidget spinner?
Oh
and
my
then she
God.
was like, all right. And she went to like look for it.
Oh, God.
She's like, I got 2. I can't find them.
Of course you did. I'd have like 9. Kids don't ever change. Don't grow old. Just take children forever.
Just to be a man-child like yours truly. Man. I forgot.
Yeah, that's a good idea, bro.
All right. We got some people there.
We got some people tuning in. Thanks
All
for
right.
watching.
All right. Thank you for joining in, everyone. This is Cartridges Galore Live, Episode 9. Genesis Does.
What Nintendo don't.
Wow.
We did it.
I'm your host, John, and with me, as always, of course, Dan. But new to the Cartridges Galore Live family, we've got Mr.
Patrick.
Ron Jeremy Wannabe. Look at that mustache.
Highway Patrolman / Reno 911 / we can go on and on with that. I love it.
/ My Dreams Tonight.
Yeah, right?
That was Pat, ladies and gentlemen. He's our newest member of the CG Live community. Oh Lord.
Good worker. Good with the customers.
I've heard people talk about it. Yeah. They meet him and they talk about him for a few days.
I have heard. I have heard. All right,
Look at the stash. Look at that stash.
Going up to 5.
All right. So once again, we're back, and this week, unlike last week, we actually got our new specials coming out. So I'm going to take the camera, and we're going to go through those. See, I positioned the camera for nothing, Dan.
That's all right.
All right. So today we're going to be talking about the Schools Out specials. Graduate to the new gen. If you're not in the new gen yet, please. This is the best time. Look at that. We're talking. Buy a PS4 or an Xbox One and you get a free pre-owned game of your choice. You could even choose the Horizon Zero Dawn or Ghost Recon Wildlands, all that good stuff. Whatever we have pre-owned, you got it, with your purchase.
Great deal. You're talking like a $60 value maybe for a game. And
then we've got the best deal right here. The buy one, get one free.
All day.
All retro wall games. That's up to PS3 and Xbox 360 because here Cartridges Galore. That's retro.
That is retro.
That is retro.
That is last gen.
So that's literally no strings attached. Buy one, get one free. We've had people come in today. We've had people come in yesterday.
Got $40 off.
Scooping, yeah. They've got tons of bucks. Lots of buy one, get one frees on that one. Just want to show you all. Look at this. Sonic, why is he taking the bus? Who knows, right? And, of course, is our highlight deal for today, the Sega Extravaganza. Man, maybe that's what I should have named it. But no, I like mine too.
No, it's good.
Yeah, so we got a Sega Genesis with 2 rack games of your choice for $30. That is dirt cheap. If you're not a Sega person, like I am not, I was not as a child, but that is the best way to get a Sega. 2 complimentary games of your choice.
Really good deal.
Yeah, other places they'll give you 2 games, but it's like Madden 95 and Madden 94. Like, thank you. It is 1993, and those are the games I want to play.
Right. But yeah, that's a great deal. So, I wish this would have been going on about 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a Sega for my
fiance
and bought her a couple games as well. This would have been a perfect time to get it. I missed out. That's all right, though. No big deal.
Because we like the deals.
There
was a deal going on then whenever you did it.
Yeah, there was. I think I bought myself the buy 2, get 1 free or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
PS4.
So, we got the deals going on. So today we're going to be talking, of course, is our Sega episode. Next week we're going to be highlighting another deal. The week after that, another deal. So
keep everybody up to date on what's going on here.
Yeah, so we're going to have Dan start us off with what console would you pick if you're getting the Sega Extravaganza?
If I were getting one for myself or for my fiance, love you, Jessica. Shout out.
Wow, shout out.
I would have to get the Sega Genesis 1. It's the OG. It's the original. It goes right on top for your Sega CD. Your 32-bit can fit in there too. Look at this. Old school. They knew what you wanted. Your mom didn't want you playing your Sega Genesis loud. Plug your headphones in and turn up that volume. Look at that.
It only goes up to 100, Dan. You need at least 100. It only goes up to 10.
They were
no
way
11.
ahead of their time right there.
There's no 11 on that. So what's the point?
Oh, I love it.
Who wants to listen?
Cool.
Who wants to listen to things at volume 10?
Well, your mom's yelling in your ear. You got your headphones.
See, I actually do. I'm going to bring this back here for a second. I like the Sega Genesis Model 1. I really do. The 16-bit right there on the front definitely doesn't date it at all. But what I really like about it is that high-definition graphics. That's right up in your face right there.
High-definition graphics.
Of course, if you guys are from a foreign land and you move to America and you're like, what are these Yanks on about? This was called the Mega Drive for our overseas pals there.
Yeah.
May recognize that title. And, of course, I would have chose a Genesis in the same vein, but I would have went with the Genesis Model 2. Look at that. Now, this is actually the one I remember seeing a lot. My friends had this one as a kid. They never let me borrow it, of course. No HD graphics on this one, though. So that's a big bummer. But it does do stereo audio, so I do like that.
That is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the originals didn't have the stereo audio, right?
Yes, they only did mono.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I think we don't have any Model 3s right now, but the Model 3, came out. It's not as nice. Oh, look at that. Someone's shouting out to you.
Love
there.
you too, baby.
So yeah, a big thing about these was, as he was talking about, the Sega CD, and those aren't included in this month's deal, but they've got the little expansion slots there on the these ones.
Put it right on in, set it on. You got your Sega CD right there too.
Yeah, and then you plug that into that, and then you plug that into the TV.
Both of them into the power outlet. Both of them have to be plugged in.
Okay, it did have. Okay, so Benoit is correcting me there. It did have stereo.
Through the headphone jack. Look at that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Oh yeah, there's no headphone jack on this. That's why Sega did.
That's why Sega did what Nintendo.
They did what Nintendo has never done. And gone out of business. Making consoles.
Yeah.
But I actually do like the Sega Genesis.
It's awesome.
A lot of good stuff there. The Sonic games are some of my favorite. Most basic answer you could ever give. But some of the music, like Chemical Zone, oh my god, I love it. I'm really excited for the new Sonic game coming out.
One of my favorite games of all time, Toe Jam and Earl. I wish we had a copy in store. I would show it off to you all. It's a great game, fun. You can play hours of that game and with your buddies, and it's just a blast, really a blast. But what I really liked about the Sega, when Mortal Kombat first came out...
Speaking of blast, the Sega is where you get your blast processing.
That's right.
You can't get that on Nintendo.
That's true.
You don't get blast processing on Nintendo.
That is right,
Only
John.
Sega.
That is true. Very true.
Go on with your Mortal Kombat story.
But what I loved about Sega when it first came out was when you bought your Mortal Kombat 2, I believe, or no, 1. When Mortal Kombat first came out, it came out for SNES and your Sega, right? SNES did not have the blood. I think you had to put a cheat code in.
No, there's just no blood.
No blood, right. So there was no blood at all. So when you had the Sega, it
did
have the blood. Oh, you had to put in the cheat still?
It was a cheat for Sega. You pop in the cheat and then boom.
It's still pretty awesome. Still pretty awesome. You go around, use, what's his name, Scorpion, rip a guy's head off, blood's popping out and everything. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Let me tell you about Sonic 2, B. No, I haven't beaten it yet, okay? You saw me. You remember that day. I was there. I was cranking it out. Maybe one day. We don't have a Sonic 2 right now in store, but
I still have not beat Sonic 1.
Yeah, see, I beat Sonic 1. That took like maybe 2 days, and I did it.
Wow.
Banged it out.
That's good. That's good. It's tough.
You gotta know how to get the levels or lives in the first few levels.
It's all about farming the lives.
If you can do that, then you can make it to the rest of the game because it's a very slow game.
At first level.
Yeah, Sonic is fast, but he's only fast for one level, and then it's crawlingly walking around through the rest of the game.
Yeah, hitting levers, going on these things, jumping around.
Standing there waiting for your play. Like that, him like tapping his foot is
Yeah.
the most real. That's literally Sonic 1 in a nutshell.
Yeah.
They're like, come on.
Let's do it. All right.
All right, so we're going to jump into the games then?
Sure.
All right, so unlike normally when we were doing the what was that one? 4 or the 5?
Yeah.
4 for 10.
Yeah.
Deal where we just had one instance. We went out and got 2 of the 2 games that we choose. So we've got 4 games each. If you're familiar with the show, we like 4 games each. So
that's how we do it around here.
Sonic, don't go fast. Yep.
That's right. Well, I'm going to start us out. I'm going to save the best for last out of my 410. I'm going to start out with something a little crazy, a little retro. That's right. It's the Shaq Fu.
Shaq Fu.
If you don't know about Shaq Fu, get with it. It's awesome. If you just want to have some fun with your buddies laughing, this is the game to play. It's great. It's basically a fighting game.
No, it is a fighting game.
Yeah, it is a
it's
fighting
like,
game.
It's literally one of the heralds of fighting games.
Yes.
Like in the community, in the FGC, we really like, not Street Fighter 5, we don't like Injustice 2, no Tekken 7. It's all about the Shaq Fu. We're still on that. We're constantly trying to update like old Segas to get them online. With the online community is booming. There's thousands of people every day. And as you can guess, I'm speaking ironically, because that's not true.
No, not
It is
at all.
not true in the
Not at
slightest.
Now, I think you told me that we were going to remake this?
They're actually a sequel. Shaq Fu, I think it's called like Legends of the Fist or something.
Yes.
Instead of being a fighting game this time, it's going to be a beat 'em up.
Okay.
Kind of like a Streets
Brawler.
of Rage sort of
cool.
thing.
That's cool.
Keeping it in the Sega there.
But it's fun watching big old Shaq fight these people, like shapeshift into like tigers.
I think it's like basketball. Doesn't he have like a
he has a
basketball, like Hadouken?
Yeah, he does have a basketball like
or something.
and he's wearing his jersey and everything, and he's going around fighting all these crazy people, talking like.
What was the '90s like with Shaq? I mean, because he was in everything, like the Kazam.
Yep.
We had Shaq Fu. Like
He
literally
did everything.
touched everything.
He did everything. When he first came out, he was everything.
Yeah, because he was like 7 foot tall. He had zero fat on his body, and he was a beast.
And he
at
couldn't shoot a
basketball.
free throw then, and he can't shoot one now.
Oh, yeah. Not a
Nothing's
shooter.
changed there.
Hey, it's not about that. You know?
No, it's not. It's
What was
about
he?
the
He's a
Shaq
good
feel.
dunk, right?
Oh yeah.
Like
Well, he's
NBA
7
Jam
foot
and
tall and
stuff?
like 300 pounds. So
Yeah, so him
going
jumping to
against
the
him,
hoop is like me trying to like
just get out of his way, basically.
get the trash can or something.
Yeah.
It's easy. All right, my first game is going to be a game I've never beaten, but I had it on the Super Nintendo. I played the Genesis version. No, you never beat it.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I never passed the RC
I don't
level.
care.
Yes,
you
I
did
did.
not beat this game. That's
Why would I lie?
The original Toy Story, because you're full of it. That's why you lie.
No, I did beat it.
If anybody knows, I love this game. Actually. It's
awesome.
It's
a lot of
terribly
fun.
it's terribly designed. There's only actually it's not that bad. The level design stuff isn't too bad.
The graphics are alright.
But yeah, it's got good graphics. I think the Super Nintendo version is a little better. It has more audio clips, and they're really funny. They're not really like Tim Allen in them, but it's the
still
music
good.
sounds a little funnier.
Yeah.
In the
They got all
Genesis
your
version.
characters from. They got the T-Rex. They got Mr. Potato Head. They got the
His name is Rex. Thank you.
Rex. Whatever.
They got Mr. Potato Head. Who else they got? They got Bo Peep in
Yeah,
there.
they got everybody.
The Squeaky Shark.
Yep,
Remember
they got
that
the Army
scene
Men.
with the hat.
Yep. They got even the little Martians.
Oh,
when
yeah,
you,
the
when
aliens,
you have to
yeah,
go
yeah.
into the Martian pit or whatever.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Remember the?
Because I got there.
Yeah,
I beat it.
He did not. He looked it up on YouTube
Beat
when
it.
he was like 7.
He's just jealous. That's
Remember the
jealousy.
Lion King on Genesis?
Oh God, that was.
That's a hard game.
That is a
You ever
hard
get
game.
past the second level? I was gonna say you get past the Stampede,
Oh, God.
but you literally have to get past the very first second level. Yeah, very first second.
Yeah.
As opposed to second or the third second.
Nah.
But no, I like Toy Story. I'm going
was
to talk
fun.
about Toy Story. This always happens every time I talk about a game. I'll be like, hey, this game,
Soundtrack.
and then we go to whatever. But I really like just some of the, not level designs, but it's really weird because no level is like another one. The first level you're trying to
Collect army men, help the army men.
you're trying to
Get
like
him
wake
back
up all
into-
the toys. Yeah, you're trying to
Trying
hear
to
the
get the army men
announcement.
back
Yeah,
into-
you're
yeah.
trying to get them to pick up the Walkman,
Yeah.
and then or the baby monitor.
Yep.
And then the next level you're trying to hide all the toys. The next level you're racing around.
It follows the movie pretty well.
Yeah, it actually does.
It's pretty cool.
There's one level where you're like on the back of the skateboard. You remember that
Yep.
thing with the
Yep. And you got the guy,
You have
the
to, like-
weird cut up dude, like he's
Yeah, yeah.
pedaling with both arms.
and you have to
'Cause
like
he's
run
a
the
neighbor
dog.
kid, yeah.
Dude, that was like
That
the
was fun.
worst.
That was
I did
awesome.
like the level where you're like on top of Rex and you're like running through.
Yeah.
The house. That one's a
That's
pretty cool
fun.
one. But
That's
yeah.
fun.
And then I
It
do
just
like
had
the
different
guitar.
aspects of that game that made it original and unique, which is
You
fun.
remember? I don't know if you remember this. Remember the Disney Interact commercial on like the old Disney VHS tapes? They played like the Hercules song and they would like
Oh,
show
yeah.
a bunch of these. Like that takes me back so
That's
much.
pretty cool.
Like the Disney Interactive. All right, so let's see what you got.
All right, next one. I don't know if I originally played this on PC. It's called Humans, The Humans. But this is a fun game. Yeah, it is
Was
The
it an S or a Z?
Humans.
Ooh, man, that was the 90s enough.
This is a fun game. This is really fun. It's a little bit like Lemmings, not exactly. All your characters have different abilities. Well, they all have the same abilities, but the object is to get your humans from spot A to spot B or wherever it might be. And in between, there's holes, there's fires, there's dinosaurs that'll kill you, and you want to get as many as you can, if not all of them, to the finish line. You build ladders with them, you jump bridges, you throw ropes and stuff. It's pretty interesting. It's a lot of fun. It's very underrated. I had a blast playing this as a kid. Really had a blast playing it. It's only $5, man. Come on. What a deal. Come on. It doesn't get much better than that.
That is a deal. I know, obviously, that right there, those two games, and bring them out real quick. that is, you get them free with the purchase
Free.
of a Sega. So
Two
even if
games
you don't
free.
like them, I mean, who cares? You still got a
Got 'em
Sega
free.
for a great price. $30. Pass me one of those.
Plus 2 games.
Yeah. What should I go over next? I think I'm going to go over.
Yeah, do that, and then I'll do this one.
Now, I could never have played this game. I haven't. I don't think I ever have. I've seen gameplay for it.
I've never actually played it. I thought
You
it was
don't
just
need
like
to
this.
play this game. No, it's not. It's like a platformer or something.
Oh,
I've seen gameplay of it, and
okay.
it actually looks pretty interesting. It's not like the best. But, see, and why I'm delaying this is because once I show you guys the cover, it'll be it. That's all you need to know. So, this game is called Pac-Man 2, The New Adventure. Now, people who know what that game looks like will see this cover, and that's it.
I've never seen Pac-Man like that before in my life.
He's hang gliding, screaming at the top of his lungs in fear. What else do I need to say? Just buy this game.
Look at that. Look at that. Classic.
There it is, free. There's my 2 games, Toy Story and Pac-Man: The New Adventures. That's 2 platformers. I love platformers, so there you go. That was my second pick.
That's nice, dude. And look, what do you know? The original, Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah, there he is.
Awesome. Updated graphics, of course. Same maps, I believe.
Probably.
I'm pretty sure.
I've played more Pac-Man. Like, have you ever played like Pac-Man DX and stuff like that? Oh, those ones are really fun. That's mainly where my Pac-Man lies. A lot of that stuff on PS3.
Gotcha.
So I've never actually. I mean, I've played the original Pac-Man, obviously. Played it in arcades. I've played it on like the little machine things that you buy, the plug and plays.
Played mods and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff.
So, but I've never played Miss Pac-Man.
I've actually played Pac-Man on my TI-84.
Oh yeah,
remember? Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
I remember when you had those and like they came installed with like games in them, didn't they?
Later on, they did. We had to download our own.
You mean like program?
Yeah.
Like,
We'll have somebody do it.
sit
for
there
you,
like
basically.
reading like the script. Okay.
Yeah.
Then it's
Gotta type it
bracket.
just right.
Okay, 1, 2. All right, bracket.
Yeah. Exactly.
equals.
Dude. Exactly. And that's hard. That's hard for anybody.
Oh,
who's
yeah,
used
it's
to
coding.
TI.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just-
But yeah, this is a fun game. Miss Pac-Man's awesome. She's just like Mr. Pac-Man, except cooler.
Wow, Mr. Pac-Man.
Well, that's what she's Miss. He's got to be Mr.
And she's Mrs., isn't she? She's like married. Right? They're married. I thought they were.
Miss.
No, Ms. Pac-Man.
Miss Pac. I know that's backwards for everybody out
That's
there.
crazy. That could be like. I mean, I don't want to go there. I know they have kids and stuff, so it can't be. But when you first see that could potentially be like his sister.
That could be. That could be. Yeah, his mom. You know,
Yeah,
it could be anybody. His daughter.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
yeah, they show them together and have kids, so you're like, oh, it's his wife. Or
Later
whatever.
on, yeah. Once you get
But-
like past the 3rd level, I think they meet for the first time.
Yeah. 'Cause the first one is like her going by, then him going by, then they come together, and
hit
then
each
there's a
other, and
little
like go
baby.
up. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
But yeah, so you could probably be like, wow, I'm playing as like the sister, and then you're like, oh.
Oh no, it's not the sister. It's
Because you know what you want.
wife.
You know what you want in the ideal wife is exactly you with a bow and lipstick on.
yes, the woman version of me. That's what I want.
I mean, that's what she is, right?
Yeah, that's basically her. Yep.
Some eyebrows.
Yeah.
Her eyelashes
and
are
got
done,
some-
and
yeah,
lipstick
make-
and a mole.
Yeah.
Is that a mole?
No, that's just spots on her
I
face.
think so,
Yeah. But yeah, it's a great game. Look at that. Also, only $5.37. That could have been one of your picks.
You know, speaking of like ball-shaped creatures, because we have that. That counts. Right? That's a good segue.
That is actually
into Sonic
Everybody did
Spinball. And man, what is up with me and picking hard games today? I have not picked an easy game at all. This game has the very best, like no one ever was, first level music. Like I wish I could bring up an audio clip of it. But have you played this one, Dan?
I have not.
You've never played Sonic Spinball?
Well, I might have. I have to pop it in and check it out.
It's really hard. The game itself only takes like 45 minutes if you somehow beat it or if you somehow get through it. But
Wow.
it's got like a really, really good soundtrack though.
I'll have to check it
Especially
out.
for the first level, because the first level is so hard to get past. But once you get to the other levels, it's like easy breezy.
So what is it? You're just like in a big. You're in the whole ball shape. The
Yeah,
whole time?
you'll start the level in normal, and then like you'll run to a point, and then he'll jump into a ball, and then ba-dunk, you're up in a pinball machine.
Oh, that's cool.
And then you're trying to take out Dr. Eggman.
Dr. Eggman.
Yeah. Well,
Whatever his name
I guess
is.
it's just Eggman. There's no doctor there.
Yeah.
Unless it's the English version when it's Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah. Oh, Dr. Robotnik. I forgot I changed it.
Well, you know how they.
Yeah.
Which
The
one's
transition,
the,
right?
Yeah, but which
Dr.
one's the real
Eggman's the
name?
original.
Yeah. Just like Peach.
Yes.
For some reason, they made her Princess Toadstool. Like,
Princess of the
come on,
Toadstool Kings.
80s. That's
I know, right?
lame. Like,
Keep it original.
the name Peach is cute, and
Yeah.
it rolls off the
Well,
tongue.
people didn't know, I guess.
Yeah, because back in the 80s, kids didn't like cute.
No, I guess not.
That started sometime between the early 2000s.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I know, like 4-year-olds. She loved Peach. You know?
Yeah, who
like,
doesn't love
Peach,
Peach?
Peach. I can't imagine Toadstool.
No.
Dr. Robotnik.
Yeah, doesn't really go.
But yeah, I actually do like Spinball. It's really difficult, but it's got a really good soundtrack. And it's got a really weird thing where, like, when you fall into the pit, like down at the bottom, you know, sometimes you're playing pinball. Right. You can fall on a platform, and then there'll be like a shark or something that comes out of the water, and you have to like jump, and it plays like this really crazy like
that's cool.
like sound effect. And
that's pretty cool. I thought you were gonna say like coins come flying out.
No, you just get owned.
No. Okay, just get owned. One way
in
or the
this
other.
Sonic universe.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Let's see what you got.
All right. Well,
what's your last game on this? And this,
my last rat game.
he's got a few heavy hitters.
This is a heavy hitter right here. If you never played this growing up on the Sega, you're missing out. Look at that. That is NBA Jam, the original OG style. $8.37 rack game right there. Guess what it comes with? The book. What? Can you believe that? That's a steal. That's a steal and a half. But for real, this game was a ton of fun growing up. I don't know how many games I played with my friends, just battling it out. He's on fire. He's on fire. He's almost. What was it? He's almost there.
I don't know.
They say stuff as you're progressing.
All they
shots.
say is boom shakalaka. That's
but
all
it's
I
awesome.
remember.
Awesome. Scottie Pippen and Jordan in this game were.
What about Scottie Pippen and
They're
Jordan
the best.
in this game? They're not in this game.
No, they're not.
But
yeah, that's a great game.
Just to throw, if you like NBA Jam, but you're hoping for something a little more modern, but you're not really a big fan of the PS3 versions, we got something for you, you person. Excuse me. It's a Super Nintendo game. It's actually a reproduction cartridge of NBA Jam Tournament Edition 2017 or 2K17. It's got an updated roster with like Steph Curry. It's got LeBron James in there. It's got
it's 2017 roster. Everybody.
Yeah. Do you know any more basketball players?
Yeah. Rose.
They're all in there,
put on the
baby.
spot. Yeah. Kevin Durant. You know.
They're all in there. So, yeah, if you're looking for a nice, if you want a throwback retro modern style, this is a cartridge that we offer. It is a new cartridge. It's $39.99 for this one. Like I said, it's a little pricey, but you know, it's a one of a kind game that you can't get anywhere else.
Can't get it anywhere else.
I mean, you
10 years from
could.
now it might be a lot of money. Who knows?
Yeah,
Maybe
not, but
probably not. But whatever.
it's nice. It is nice to have.
All right, so I'm going to go with one more.
I was going to get into mine. I was going to get into mine.
You did.
I did.
Another
Yeah,
game.
I went off schedule just to go. That was a pair with yours.
I see.
So my last game, and I'll bring your two. No, the other two. Like this would have been the two.
Oh, I got you. Yeah.
So yeah, he's looking at the Mrs. Pac-Man and the NBA Jam.
Two titles.
He likes the circles on that.
Yep, 2 titles you could have gotten for free with your Sega purchase.
And this one here is kind of a running joke around the office, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
My last one is Real Monsters. No. Where is that? Why is that important to us here at Cartridges
Well,
Galore?
that might have something to do with our internet. I'm not saying more than that, just because. But it might have something to do with that.
It might be the name of our wireless network.
Might have been.
It's really
might
nice.
have been.
It's got 3 A's, so of course it shows up first in all our alphabetical orders. And since we're always connecting things to Wi-Fi here, Xbox Ones, Xbox 360s, PlayStation 4s, PS3s, to reset them, it's really nice to have that right there in the front.
Oh, it is.
You know, none of that debauchery of looking around.
Yeah, it's right up top every time you get to see it.
Now, I think I played this game maybe 1 or 2 times. I remember I had a VHS of the show back in the day. It's kind of like a platformer, if I remember correctly, and you'll switch between the 3 monsters on the front there. Whose names I cannot remember. I have no idea. I have not seen.
That's a little bit after my time.
Really? Nicktoons? The 90s?
No, Nicktoons were there, but I never watched that show.
I think you just didn't. You couldn't get with it.
Maybe.
You had to get in and get out.
I watched
and
a lot
chose to get out.
of Nicktoons, but not that one.
Not.
Dumb.
I think it was probably like mid-90s. Oh, okay. Enough of the 90s music. So that would have been my 2 games with the Sega, Real Monsters and Sonic Spinball.
Yeah. Awesome.
So what's this? What's this, Dan? This
these are just a couple
secret stuff.
These are just some showcase titles. I thought, if you're in here, you're getting a Sega. Yeah, you got your 2 free games with it. Well, maybe you want something else.
Yeah,
maybe you want
heavy hitter.
A heavy hitter,
Boom.
a game you really want to play. Bam, Kid Chameleon. Talk about fun, dude.
Kid Chameleon. I've never heard of it.
It's a fun game. Basically, this kid gets transported into a parallel dimension or something like that. Another world. And he gets to take on any monster he kills. So you kill a samurai guy. Oh, now you're the samurai guy.
What if you kill a microbe?
Oh, then you're the microbe.
A microba.
Microba. Yeah, then you're a microba. You can also, there's like tanks, there's a gunner guy, there's all kinds of things you can change into. It's a really fun game. You should check it out. It's a platformer, action game.
I just want to check it out.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Actually, it does look pretty cool. I like the
laser beams out of your eyeballs.
I'm really digging this tank guy. Let's see if I
Yeah,
can
the
get
tank
that
guy's
camera.
awesome.
Look at that. That I would love to actually be that. Just like
You're pretty much invulnerable.
just
on
like
that
in the
thing.
subway line, whenever they'll like skimpy on the meat, turn into that. And they're like, come on
now,
I'm
guys.
paying
I'm
for the
being real
premium
serious.
chicken.
I'm playing.
You know that thing's 35% tofu, so give me all of it.
That's so nice of you.
What?
That
Tofu?
is so, no, that is what they do with it.
What's wrong with tofu?
Nothing. It's just that it should be chicken. If you're paying for chicken, it should be chicken.
Regardless, I'm okay with it being like a
He
little
is.
healthy.
Yeah.
Give me some more.
healthy enough.
Give me more, and then throw some tofu in there.
Last one.
Okay.
This is a great game. If you all the Streets of Rage games, as far as I'm concerned, 1, 2, and 3, amazing.
What about the one on 360?
I've actually not played that.
You probably would think otherwise.
Yeah.
It is pretty bad.
Well, all the original ones for the Sega, they're great. I had a ton of fun playing these growing up with my buddies. It's a fight 'em, beat 'em up game like Double Dragon. Each guy's got their own set of moves and style, and there's like 4 in this one, or 5 people you can be, I think.
You can be a kangaroo.
You can be a kangaroo.
Dude, that's actually... I've never played
Streets
Streets of Rage 3.
It's
That's cool.
really cool. It's a lot of fun.
What's his name?
Rue, I think it
Okay,
is.
I
I
thought
think
it
his
was
name
like
is really
Roger.
Rue. But it's a ton of fun.
Hey, why did people get lazy when they come up with, like... If kangaroos ruled the world, and we were still called humans, but we were like monkeys or whatever, would our characters just be called, like, man?
Yeah, probably. Probably so.
In an uncreative world of kangaroos.
Yeah, I
And
think
then
so.
we
You
are
just be
just
man.
man.
You're a man.
Man. I'm picking
man.
Ann.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, well, they called the kangaroo Roo. He's supposed to be like a character, right?
Right.
So if you made a character...
Yeah, the other guys' names are
Yeah, let me see
Blaze
this.
Fielding,
me see
Axel, Skate, and Dr. Zan.
Let me see. I'm going to look through the manual real quick.
Manual's in black and white, unfortunately. Sega, that's one thing, yeah.
This is manual is not coming out, actually.
Stuck in there?
It is... That one will stay in there.
That's all right.
It is a manual locked to its case.
To its case. That's still pretty awesome. It's a great game. Tons of fun. We got all... Do we have all 3 still?
We probably do. I
think
we've
we
had
do.
all 3 in and out.
Yeah.
Back and
It's
forth.
a great seller. If you've never played it, you should check it out. If you buy your Sega, definitely a purchase you should get.
Definitely a purchase. Well, once again, folks, thank you for joining us. We had a great time streaming this week. We'll have a great time next week. Thanks to Pat. Get back in here, man. For showing us up here. Look at him.
Taking care of the customers. Oh, yeah. Taking care of the customers while we can do our show.
Ladies, he's single.
That is true.
Okay,
Not
it
for
is
long.
true. I was going to make some joke, but then his girlfriend messages, no! But, so once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you next week.
See you later.
Love